R2-D2, Your Highness.
Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. This is Steve, and welcome to another installment of the Star Wars Build Your Own R2-D2. And this is issue 71. And of course, I purchased this many moons ago from Model Space D'Agostini. And you can only get this right now from Fan Home. So let's go ahead and look at what we're going to be doing in this issue, which is assembling the body frame once again. Let's look at the instructions. And here we go, the body frame parts. Let's get a closer look. And you can see here, stage 71 body frame parts. It's the parts we received. And here you go, we assemble the bottom ring. Pretty easy. Remember that these threads are already there for the screws. I like to use some Loctite to keep them locked in. Continuing with that, and fitting the bottom frame component there onto that. Of course, that bottom frame comes from stage 67 that we previously did. Attach all that together, and that's what it will look like when we're done. Let me get the parts, we'll get a close look at those. And here's parts for issue 71, all metal, pretty heavy inside. Let me take these out, we'll get a closer look. And there you go, these are all the body frame parts here. Notice that no screws were with this issue, so you need to grab your screws that you already received. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first two parts we're going to put together is BF22 and BF20. Now in this case you want to make sure that this is on the top here as we go, and you can see it's rounded edges here on this side, but it doesn't match. They want us to put it down just like that, okay, which I find odd. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that together here. And put that together just like that. Two by 4mm silver screws go into that. But go ahead and loosen them a little bit and put my blue thread lock on these, and then tighten them back down. And capillary will set in and help glue these in place so they won't back out later on in the future. There we go. And we can just clean off excess with a cotton bud. Next we'll bring over the other end that we already assembled from the previous stages. That's this piece right here. The BF19 and BF20, and they're essentially just going to go down just like that, and piece together like a puzzle, them two. You can see that, and we'll put our brackets underneath each side there. Just put a little bit of thread lock in there. My good friend Clay was the one who suggested a thread lock for these. It probably isn't necessary, but I like to do things preventatively. Easy for me to say, but here you go. Do the other side here. And there they go. So both ends are secure. That looks good. Okay, we'll take the frame now. We're going to turn it around like this, where you see these two tabs here on that end, on the top there. Just like that, larger, smaller. Bring this over, and I believe it's going to just go down. Just like that. Okay, so it's actually going to go underneath. So we're going to take this, and it looks like it's the same on both sides, and we're going to go underneath with it. Just like that. And it looks like this bracket will go down onto that, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and put 2.3 by 8 millimeter screws into this. But before I do, I'm going to put some thread locker on this. And we'll screw that down, secure it. The thread locker acts like glue, so these screws won't back out later on. That should be perfect for that. And I am enjoying this build immensely. And that's what that looks like there. It looks great. And go ahead and turn this around and find the other bracket that we received in the previous stage. Mount that on just like the other one. Go ahead and put some thread locker in there. Just a little bit. Put our screw in, 2.3 by 8 millimeter. Looking good. And there we go. Both sides are on and secure. And that completes issue 71. I'll be right back. Let's look at the articles in the magazine. And right away we have Building the Galaxy Out of the Shadows. See here, article about Boba Fett. Animated series stuff going on here. Lucy Autry Wilson. BB-8 Astromech Part 4. That's part of the droid directory. More on that. Capture and Rescue, Lost and Found. Skara Robotics. Very cool there. We'll talk about in the medical field. And the instructions. And of course, gives us a preview of what we'll be doing in issue 72. We'll be installing the speaker housing, and external vent. So I'll be back. And there you have it. That completes issue 71. We have the lower body frame assembled. It's important you note that these two lugs here are on the same side. I've noticed other people installing this incorrectly, putting the lug on the opposite side. I really don't know if that makes a difference. Let me know, those who have built this already, if it makes a difference in the comments below. Please let me know about that. But anyway, this was a lot of fun to build. I'm having a blast building it. I'm so glad I purchased this from Model Space D'Agostini many moons ago, and now I'm finally completing it. So stay tuned for Stage 72 up and coming. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Remember, this is only available from Fan Home right now. Happy modeling and take care.